All right, Professor, quick video. Saturday afternoon, we are getting ready to go into Pirates Cove. We're gonna do a docking video here, man.
Hope I don't mess up.
Yeah, the world's gonna know it if you do, and that's okay if you do. It's part of the process. So what's going through your mind as you're getting ready to start this process when we start to enter the marina area?
Well, the main thing to think about is speed is your enemy when you're doing something like this. There's no sense in being in a rush. You really need to slow down, just take your time. Don't try to show off or anything like that, but just slow.
Like them Carolina boys.
Yeah,
they're coming in running and gunning, but hey, they're good.
Yeah,
they're great.
That's right.
We're still getting our feet under us. And is there any mistakes that you see people make when they do this? And obviously, you know, you've gone through the process of learning yourself. And so what are the most common mistakes you'd say docking a big boat? Because we've got a 16 wide slip, 15.2 beam roughly on the boat. So we don't have a lot of space.
Not a lot of space. Most of these Carolina boys, they have about 2 feet on either side of the boat when they're backing into their slip. We don't have that luxury. So we have to be pretty precise, but a lot of the factors you need to think about before you're doing this is wind, tide, and how you need to approach. Approach is everything. So you just need to make sure that you come in at the right angle and allow for the wind and tide. So,
well, I guess it's about that time. What do you say, Professor?
It is.
Let's see how it goes. Let's turn the drone on and test her out.
We'll see what
Good
happens.
luck, buddy.
All right.
So we got a skinny opening here on this channel, right?
Yep.
Basically, you got to hug what will be the starboard side of the boat, like, even though you got the big yachts out there.
Yeah, there's probably like 25 feet of bow sticking out on some of these boats taking up the channel here, but we hug pretty tight to them when we're coming in because that's where the good water is in here. And these boats are in and out of here all the time. There's plenty of room for 2 boats to pass each other. But like I say, speed is your enemy, and we've got a pretty good southwest breeze blowing today. So we need to be factoring that in our mindset.
Yeah.
When we turn the boat and get the boat side to the wind, it's going to have an effect on it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm always nervous as a cat when I'm doing this because you got $14 million boats sitting around here.
Yeah, you got. I mean, you got that Spencer right here that we're going by right now. I mean, this is an unbelievable boat.
And it's a $14 million boat, and we're going to pass 5 feet from it.
Yeah.
You know, from an anchor that probably costs more than my pickup truck. You know?
Yeah.
So.
You know, that's what's great about being here at Pirates Cove. And if you're watching this right now, you've never been in this marina, there's like electricity in the air, isn't it?
It is. It's a fun place.
Yeah. The energy is contagious. That's why we had to. You know, we wanted to buy our slip here instead of somewhere else just because of that energy is so strong.
And people come here just to walk the docks.
They do.
You know, and it's just conversation.
Absolutely. And so you've got the mate Trent up front. So that's pretty standard for when you dock, and I guess you want somebody in a sport boat.
Yeah, to grab the bow line. It's not necessary because our slip is so tight, our poles will hold the boat from going back and forth. But we're fortunate enough to have 2 mates on here today, and one can get the stern lines and one can get the bow line.
Yeah.
So just like a docking video we've done in the past, we want to make sure that when we start to maneuver with the 2 controls on the engine, that our rudder position is at 0, dead straight ahead.
Yeah, that was the thing I kept messing up on.
Yeah, it's very important because it'll have different effects on the boat when you go to, maneuver it with the engines.
And we can see we got a couple small boats coming out.
Yeah.
You know, typical Saturday afternoon, evening here at Pirates Cove.
Yeah. So we're getting pretty close here to where we want to turn into B-dock. So I want to slow down a lot. You know, just barely creep on in here. And we've got to make sure our approach is pretty good here. Because approach is everything.
Approach is everything, they say.
Yeah. So we want to swing in close to the poles there where our slip is, so it's pretty narrow in here, so we can have room to get the bow out. And
That's
then
right.
back in.
That's right.
So, like I say, I'm nervous as a cat every time I do this.
That's what I love about you, Professor. You keep it real.
Yeah. I mean, there's no sense in hiding.
Yes.
You know.
That helped me out a lot when, you know, as you've been teaching me the ropes, to know that even you get a little nervous with this stuff.
So here I'm putting the port motor in forward, and I'm getting ready to throw the bow out, and I'm gonna put the starboard motor in reverse to start spinning.
Yep. And the wind is pushing us
Yeah.
against the land here.
Pushing us against land. And this is what I normally do here, just turn around. So here I'm just turning around, and it's better for me like this because, you know, if you want this side, your left side to come back, you bump the left control back. And it's got to be real easy, real subtle bumps.
Now where that wind starts to push
Yeah.
you, so you're working with the wind, counteracting it right now.
Yeah. And I tried to factor for the wind.
And we got about 4 inches on each side of the boat here to come in.
Yeah. See how tight it is? Too tight. Slow and easy is what it does here.
Now, slight correction there,
Yeah.
just by going in reverse.
Well, I bumped that motor in forward there because we were
Ah,
too close.
right. Wasn't sure which engine you did.
Yeah.
Nice, Professor.
Easy, slow and easy is what it does.
I like it.
Doug's throwing on a spring line now, so that keeps the boat from going but so far back and
Yeah.
bumping the dock there.
And so now we've got our spring line on,
Yeah.
and we've got a stern line on. We've already got 2 bow lines going.
And that's it.
That's it.
I got lucky that time.
I think you did pretty dang good.
Yeah, real lucky.
And that's why you need to come out here to Pirates Cove to meet this fella, meet myself, be a part of the community that's growing so fast. We appreciate you watching. As always, make sure you subscribe, share it if you would. Until the next time, everyone, stay salty.